Hey everybody, hope you're having a good night. It's March 14th, 8:28 p.m. here on the West Coast. That's right, not the East, the West. I am out west here at a workshop, and yeah, my brain is scrambled. It's still on East Coast time. But hope you're doing well, and just gonna do a quick sketch tonight. I have this camera rigged up. It's a crazy setup, but we'll work with it. Let's see, I'm just gonna move this. I'm trying to move this a little bit smaller. Make it smaller. There we go. Alright, so let's do some sketching. I was at a really cool waterfront park this afternoon, and it had, I don't know how many bridges crossing the river. I wish I knew more about it. I'm intrigued about the history of it. But let's just do some sketching. This is gonna be a really small sketch. Let's see. And I thought it'd be fun just to set up and do some live streaming and just kind of talk about what does it take to set up a live stream on the road. And I have my iPhone that is laying on top of a ice bucket thingy with a water bottle holding it down in place. It's literally, I don't know, 7 inches away from the paper, so it's really close. That's why I'm sketching kind of small here based on a limited space. But it's fun, it's a good challenge. This is a bridge that I did see today. I'll be posting a lot of photographs at some point. Then you guys can see what I'm talking about much better. I did do a quick live stream today if you wanted to get a sense of what I'm talking about or sketching here. But cool. So we got this bridge kind of here. We have some cross beams and posts here. Kind of truss-like structure going on. We have a big pylon here in the corner. Some land coming up like this. The walkway continues through here. On the other side, we have the water line kind of back in here somewhere. Bridge connects to the land, and we got some kind of rock outcroppings and things going down here, sort of. There's some more structure across here. It's a pretty cool bridge. And let's just do some hatch lines to make some shadows and some depth on here. This is about keeping it really simple, really quick, very small. And back here we have some landscaping. I'm literally just going to do these lines just to indicate we have some kind of land mass happening back there. And I'm sketching in my Moleskine, not Moleskine, sorry. Wait. I was going to use my Moleskine here, my Moleskine sketchbook. This one right here, it's pretty cool. But I'm using my Lockbee field journal. I love my Lockbee stuff. I figured I had it with me while I was out sketching today, and I figured I'd just grab and sketch with it tonight. Ta-da, let's see. I have a new screen set up here. So I am hoping you guys can see this. I don't even know if I'm live. I had to download my eCam software and set it up real quick. So we're just playing around. Back in the distance is a really cool structure. It's a sort of tensile structure with these, almost like a circus tent type of structure going on here. And I believe this is a structure that's still here from World's Fair that was held in Spokane. I don't know the year, 76 maybe or something like that. Hey, Chip's in the house. Chip, great to see you. Hope all's well. Again, one of the things I just love about going places and architecture is it just gets me interested in the history of the area. So we have this bridge. Chip, it's great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. You know I love bridges. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to pop this one on screen if I can so you can see what I'm sketching. Chip, we're the same, man. You and I bridges are so special. There you go. So that is the bridge, big picture of it. And again, my sketch is really quick and wonky here, very, very small. But I'm just having fun, just throwing it down on paper, and that's what it's about, just throwing it down. I'll be sketching this more and more. I'll get a little more detail with it, a little more cleaner. I did some sketching on site today, that was fun, really, really quick sketches. I'll have the last day of my workshop tomorrow, so I'll head back over here, and I'll spend a couple hours in the afternoon really walking around sketching this place. Pretty cool stuff. What else do we got going on here? Cool. Thank you guys for bearing with me. This is kind of just rigged my setup here with the laptop last minute. Spur of the moment. Got some water happening in here. Let's see. I'm just gonna, how do I want to show the water? Just gonna kind of show it like this for now. Get the water kind of flowing here. Maybe it's kind of coming down, dropping in here a little bit. I'm just gonna hatch this a little darker because it's kind of under the bridge area in the background. Ooh. Hey, farm and wife, how are you? Good to see you on YouTube. That's cool. You could tell it's a bridge. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, I love that. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. I'm glad you can tell it's a bridge. This is a quick wonky bridge. But I love wonky. If you're just joining me for the first time, my architectural sketching style is loose and wonky, and that's kind of the character I go for. And we're just gonna quickly just throw some lines in here for some water movement maybe. And this is in the foreground. And I'm sketching with a Sharpie. I love using Sharpies. And I really love sketching with this paper. This is, I don't know if there's a label on here. This is paper I buy from Lockbee for their field journal. I think it's called Tomo paper. It really handles Sharpie well. You can add a little bit of water and color. I did bring my tool roll, which I could unveil, and we do some just light washes on this with water and color. Cool. I like that. What is the one structure you've seen that offers you the greatest challenge? Hey Chip, that's a really great question. Hey, there's the camera. I didn't do my hair. My brain is like, I'm on the West Coast right now. My brain jet lagged and I'm on Jersey time still. So it's like 11:37 in Jersey. What is the one structure you've seen that offers you the greatest challenge? That's a great question. Let me think for a second. Is it a structure that I've seen in person, you mean? And sketching it? So the first thing that comes to mind to me was the Statue of Liberty. I've seen the Statue of Liberty once in person, thousands and thousands of pictures of it. Statue of Liberty still gives me a challenge, And if you notice in my Statue of Liberty sketches, I find clever ways to not do the face. So I try to avoid the face of the Statue of Liberty. So I think my favorite sketch I did, and it's posted on my Instagram page and Facebook somewhere, is where I sketched the back of the statue. It came out really cool. So yeah, that one gives me a lot of challenge. I could do this, the torch and the crown, and it's just that face part. So, and I don't sketch people, that's probably why. I mean, I can do people like this if I do a little architecture people. Let me just throw it down here. We'll throw some on the bridge sketch. Hopefully you guys can see this. But maybe I could do like a little architectural kind of person on the bridge. It might be hard to see. But I can do those kinds of people. Great question. Structure where you are now. Oh, a structure. The greatest structure. All right. There's a really, really cool old factory that's been converted into restaurants and retail office spaces. I will put a picture on screen of the inside and you'll see why it's really challenging to sketch. It's got a lot going on. Let me pull up an image. Love that question. It's an old industrial building, which is where my heart is with sketching. If I could sketch anything, it would be old industrial. If I could only do one thing, old industrial. And bridges, especially the Brooklyn Bridge. All right, let me pull an image up. All right, this isn't really as busy, but this is a sample. Check this out. So this is just a small section inside this repurposed factory building, which is another subject I'm really fascinated in, is repurposing old buildings and their design. There's so much going on with this. It's really hard to wrap your head around. So for a sketch like this will be fun to try. Actually, if you guys are up for it, let me know. I'll do it online. I'll try something right now with it. Let me flip my page. There's so much going on. I would just look at the big overall shapes with it. So let me see if I can move this up a little bit to a blank spot. Hopefully you guys can see this. So I'm going to close the image and kind of just sketch it a little bit. Of course, I got to open it now. Where is it? Actually, maybe let me bring it back on. I'll make it smaller. Here, you guys don't need to see me too much. And I'll just sketch this. So we'll just do it kind of down here. I'll try to talk as I'm doing it. I'm looking at overall shapes, so I'm kind of working. I'll tend to work from top to bottom, and then sometimes from right to left. I don't know why I do that. So I'm going to start up top, and I see this kind of pipe going across here. And this will be really fast, guys. And then I see kind of a shape thing happening here. I'm not going to fit the whole image in, and that's fine. Sometimes I like to selectively crop scenes or buildings and just sketch a part of it. And this, I have such a small area of paper I'm working with. I have this kind of shape happening here. Another horizontal piece here. This is round, so I could kind of round it a little bit like this. That pipe. We've got a platform. I'll also subjectively omit things. So sometimes I think when we're sketching architecture, we feel like we have to sketch everything we see. No, use creative license. Crop some things out. Sketch what pops out to you, what connects with you. So that would be kind of a pro tip for tonight. Don't feel like you have to sketch the entire building. Let's see. I got this kind of horizontal catwalk thingy here. Right, so I'm just sketching shapes. What else? Platform happening here. I have this big round tank. Kind of just something like this back here. It has these stripes going like this. Another piece down here. So really quick, you can see what I'm doing. Just kind of breaking it out visually in my brain. Farm and wife says, Can't imagine cleaning that place. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? Um, this place is spectacular. I could spend hours and hours just talking about it. I have spent a lot of time photographing it. We're actually meeting. This is where our workshops are being held inside one of the spaces here. So that's kind of what I'm just looking for, shapes. I love this thing. This is actually a separate sketch. Let me just do this. I love this. It looks like a big washing machine. I know it's not a washing machine. Again, this is another intriguing building that I want to just read about and study about and look at photographs. Right? If the walls could talk, if the pipes could talk in this building, oh my gosh, imagine the stories. It just is so fascinating. And this is going to be, I'm going to do a lot of sketches of this place, and you'll see me online doing them, and I'll add color washes as well. So there you go. So that's just an example of something really complicated to sketch. Hopefully I answered your question, Mr. Chip. Overload of detail. Oh yeah. I need a drink of water. Cool. If you guys have any final questions, I might wrap up in a minute or so. I'm so glad I have a few people watching. Chip's over on Facebook. I have Farm & Wife, which I think this is the first time I've seen you. So welcome. Welcome. This is an interesting first viewing session. This is your first time watching, because this is a totally makeshift setup I have going here tonight. But it just goes to show, if you really, really love doing something, you'll make it work. And that's what we're doing tonight. And you guys are making it fun for me. I'm going to come back to this bridge. I just want to throw some kind of dark lines back in here, because there is structure in the background. Ta-da! What's going on the left coast? The left coast. The left coast. I'm just out here for a workshop. I am workshopping. And it's all good. It's all fun. Learning a lot of stuff. And I'll share with you guys sometime in the future what I'm doing. The stuff I'm learning. Alright, cool. And to wrap this up, let's just pull the outline of this bridge out. I'm just going to really nail this Sharpie across here. Just pull the silhouette out and across the bottom here as well. Ta-da! There you go. Oh, you've watched before, didn't comment. Oh, cool. Well, I'm so glad you're commenting. Thank you so much. It's awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm also streaming on Insta as well. So, just a tech question. Can you guys hear me okay and see everything okay? Isn't there any lagging going on? Everything looks okay on my end, so I'm just curious. All right, and I've been doing some sketching while I've been here or traveling, so there's kind of can't see the whole thing, but I love doing airport sketches. Kind of a airport kind of thingy. I was sitting down. I call it The Blocker or Kerplunk. That's the title. So this person decided to sit down right in front of me when I was trying to sketch something. It's all good. There's just a fictitious thing I was working on. These are some rail cars at the MSP airport. What else? This one I really like a lot. Here's just a part of the Minneapolis airport. I just like this glass wall area here. Ta-da! And a couple other things. Scribbles. More scribbles. And there you go. That's all good. Hey, thank you, Chip. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna head out. I'm tired. I appreciate you all so much. You're amazing. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me and watching and commenting. I appreciate it. Yeah. Be sure to like this and share it with your friends. And if you're on YouTube and you haven't subscribed, it would be really cool if you subscribe. I'm 2 away from 700. Yes. The more, the merrier. Let's get this good stuff out there. Have a great night, guys. Remember, if you can scribble, you can sketch architecture. Have a great night. Peace. Live creatively. See you soon. Where's the finish button? It's on my screen. There. Take care. Thank you, Farm and Wife, and thank you, Chip. Chip, you're awesome. I hope we get to see each other this summer. That'd be so fun. Take care, guys.